he got friend zoned and then he brought out her feelings for the other guy. He want that Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Joe and welcome. Today's topic is something I've really love. Before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Turn on your post notifications. Once again, my name is Joe, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you have not looked into this anime, have not heard about this anime, please go give it a try if you're watching this video, or let me convince you on why it's the best anime of all time. So today we're gonna talk about Ouran High School Host Club. I'm excited about this. Let me tell you how I have watched the anime at least twice. No, I'm lying. I've watched the anime at least 3 or 4 times. And I just finished the manga set. It took me a year, but I just finished it. And now I'm ready to talk about it. Before we get into it, guys, man, I have just been, I'm sorry, it's like boiling hot in here. Like, do you see the sweat on my face? It's because it's hot, guys. Before we get into it though, I have just been, I don't know, guys. I just got my vaccine, my 2nd dose. So your girl is fully vaccinated. And if you're not vaccinated, that's okay. You don't have to be vaccinated. That's cool. That's your choice. As long as you're being safe about it, that's cool. But I just got fully vaccinated. And let me tell you guys, I woke up today sick. It's like when you get the flu shot and it's supposed to prevent the flu, but then you end up getting sick, and it's kind of like, well, make it make sense. Like, why am I sick? Because wasn't this supposed to stop the flu from coming? That's kind of how I am now. It's kind of like, why am I sick? Because wasn't this supposed to stop me from getting sick? Anyway, today we're gonna talk about how do the YouTubers do it? We're gonna talk about. So when I finished watching the first season of the anime, the only season of the anime, Christ, I didn't know that they weren't gonna come out with a 2nd season, which honestly really breaks my heart because it's such a good anime. I love everything about this anime. I love the characters. I love the way the characters are portrayed. If you don't know about the Host Club, it's basically this anime that's also a whole manga set, because animes and mangas go together. It's this cute little anime about romance, and it includes these little high schoolers that just made a club to please women, basically. And this innocent little girl walks into the Host Club one day and breaks a vase, and now she owes a whole bunch of money, so now she's pretending to be a guy and she's pretending to please the females also, which is a little creepy, but whatever. Okay, so I'll be talking about the anime and the book set in this little video. I just want to say, the anime itself is great. Do I wish there were more seasons of the Host Club? Yes, but I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that wishes it. I hate the fact that there's just one season and that it's probably never going to get finished, and that we're just going to be stuck with Haruhi and Tamaki's romance not really playing out. So that makes me upset, because it's kind of like, y'all made this really good anime and it's never going to get finished. But it's okay, because the manga box set is finished, so we still know the ending. So the manga set kind of picks up where the anime ends at like around volume 10, volume 9, volume 10. That's when the new stuff starts coming in. I gotta say, guys, it gets pretty good. I love the little differences in the manga that the anime doesn't have. I love how Honey is actually really smart, and I love how Mori doesn't say a word at all. I love how Tamaki is just Tamaki and Haruhi is just Haruhi. I actually love how they actually change the twins' hairs to where Hikaru's is a little brown and Karu's stay blonde. I love that. It's the little things that matter. Let's talk about Haruhi and Hikaru. No, let's talk about Haruhi and the twins first. I love the friendship that the author made of the twins and Haruhi. I think it works. And I'm glad that at the end Haruhi doesn't like end up going with Hikaru and like starts dating Hikaru, which makes me it makes me feel really bad that Hikaru was just not chosen at all and was kind of basically friend zoned. But at the end of the day, it's not, you could just tell it's not supposed to be a Hikaru and Haruhi love story. And I think Hikaru really only loved Haruhi because it's the first person in his little world, his and Karu's world, that, you know, showed them attention, like actually got them, actually like knew, could tell them apart and stuff. I love how Karu realizes, okay, I love Haruhi, but I love her as a friend. And I think Hikaru should have came to the same conclusion. And when the author was doing a peek at their futures, I feel like instead of just making them like an art designer and stuff, which was pretty cool for them, I feel like the author should have like also gave them like love interests. Maybe they date another set of twins in the future. I don't know. But since we're on the topic of Hikaru and Karu, I did find the whole twin romance thing very weird.
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm sorry, Kaoru. I didn't mean to upset you. But you were so adorable when it happened, I had to tell them. I'm sorry.
I forgive you.
I think when I started watching the show, I was like, why? It pulled me in. That was like literally one of the first things that pulled me in. I was just like, why are these twins talking to each other like that? Like, but it pulled me in. And I was like, okay, I guess this is what we're doing. Okay. I love how their relationship kind of grows. Like, they don't really know each other. They don't really know each other individually. They don't know who they are without the other one. And I love how in the manga set you really get to see how they grow. Even in the anime you get to see how they grow and how they kind of find out who they are and what the difference between them are. And I think that's very important. All this to say that I love how the author. I love how the author didn't just decide, let me make Hikaru and Haruhi a thing. But in a way, Hikaru's feelings for Haruhi brought out Tamaki's feelings, like her feelings for Tamaki. This is where it's kind of like effed up because it's kind of like, damn, he got friend zoned and then he brought out her feelings for the other guy. Like, Hikaru just couldn't win. He just could not win. Let's talk about Haruhi and Tamaki. I gotta say, I understand what the author was going for, the manga writer was going for, and I like it. I can see how both character developments work, and I'm not mad at how Tamaki and Haruhi do get together, and they do kind of in the future. It shows that they're probably gonna get married and stuff. Cause I think it works. Like Haruhi's like this serious person, where Tamaki's like this fun, silly person. So it's kind of like he brings out the fun in her, and she brings out the serious in him. And so it works. I like how they, at the end, the manga said they basically get an apartment together, but not together because, you know, Tamaki, you know, he wanted her to be together, but Haruhi was trying to focus on, you know, her studies. And I love how it gave a peek of the future and just showed that maybe one day they are gonna get married. I love the little scene where she's like cuddling with him and they're watching the movies. I don't know, I think the character that had the most development in the show is definitely Haruhi. She went from apathetic. She went from not really being sympathetic at all to being sympathetic and just figuring out her own self and becoming really independent. Every character in this show has a lot of development, and that's kind of why I love this show. As weird as this anime is, it's such a good anime. So getting back to like the end, I love how the entire host kind of just follows Haruhi to Boston, and they're all just there, and we're just like, and there's like a postponed to host club, but at the same time it's kind of like they're where they're supposed to be, and that's what matters. So getting away from the love interests in the show. Let me just say though, I'm also very happy that Kiyoya didn't have a crush on Haruhi, or like they didn't try and play that out like they did with Hikaru and Haruhi, because I'm just like, it would have just been like too much. Then it would have been like, okay, everyone in this oh my god, that was a curse word. If you're a kid and under 12 and you just saw me cuss, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It would have just been too much if Kyoya, God, it would have been too much if Kyoya had a crush on Halloween. It would have just been like, okay, well now everyone loves her. Like, make it make sense. And I love how Honey and Mori really just like Haruhi as like their little friend. I found that adorable. I do think Kyoya could have got a better like ending in the manga set and the anime series, but at the same time, the ending kind of fit Kyoya. Like, he wants to best his father. He wants to take over like the family business, but in a different way and in his own way. And I like how they didn't just give him a happy ending just because it fit every other character, but they gave him Kyoya's ending. So it like really made sense. Also, their manga covers. This is so off topic. Their manga covers. How do you guys? Can you? Oh, there it is. Their manga covers are so cute. So I'm pretty sure everyone has their own favorite character of Ouran High School Host Club. My favorite character has to be Honey. I love Honey. I love how he can be the sweet little angel who does nothing wrong and just love cake, but then if you piss him off, he turns into this devil who can kick your ass. I love how they develop Honey to be like this cute little, like to look like this cute little elementary school person when really he's like older than all of them. So it's just, Honey has to be the best character. Honey and Mori are the best characters they've created because Mori is unintentionally funny. Because of the fact that he doesn't say much in the manga set, that's what makes his scenes so funny. I love Ouran. I think one day I was just looking for something to watch, and I came upon Ouran and I was like, this looks interesting. And I started watching it, and I'm telling you guys, I saw Hikaru and Karu just loving on each other, and I was just like, yeah, this is the type of show I want to get into. Yeah, this is the show that's for me, so I'm gonna watch it. There's just so much with Ouran High School that it teaches you some values. There's some hidden values in the show, definitely. Do I think they could have made a season 2? Yes, they could have definitely finished it. It breaks my heart that they did not finish it because the anime was just as good as the manga set. Do you know how hard it is to have both the manga and the anime be just as good, like be on the same level? Because I don't think they do. I just want to talk about Ouran Host Club High School. Wow. No, I said that backwards. I want to talk about Ouran High School Host Club. I really did enjoy both the manga set and the anime. Hopefully one day they'll make season 2. If not, it's okay. I'm happy with just finishing the manga set finally, and just knowing that everyone got their own really nice, really cool ending. Thank you guys for tuning into my video. If no one has told you today, I love you. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're handsome, and you're very much needed in this world. I hope you guys have a nice day. See you guys in the next video. Bye.